Good morning, Salem. I'm Emily Ahern, and joining me today at the news desk is Emily Watson.
Today we will be covering lots of upcoming winter events, local sports updates, and so much more.
Starting us off today, as many of you may know, students from other schools attend CTE programs here. Emily and I are Timberlane students, and last week our football team won the Division II state championship. We took some cameras into the hallways of Timberlane and spoke to some coaches and students about this amazing accomplishment.
Hi, I'm Emily Watson, and I'm here today at the Timberlane football field, where Timberlane had an undefeated season and won a state championship. Let's talk to the football players about what they think about this season, what they did to prepare for the state championship, and what they think for next season.
Well, we prepared the same way. We treated it as just the next game on the schedule.
It was the most important one because it was the next one on the schedule.
Didn't really focus on the championship part too much. Yes, it was the last game, but practiced the same way.
Practice was hard. We all knew what we were getting into. We knew they were a tough team, but everyone worked hard. Scout squad, the starters, the people that were injured helped, held cards. Everyone contributed to a hard week of practice.
We watched a lot of film.
Lots of film.
Watched film.
Watched a lot of film.
I'm watching film.
A whole lot of film, a lot of extra hours. We had an extra day of practice this week because we're playing on Saturdays.
We didn't really change anything that we did. It was more of we control what we can control, handle our business, take care of our job. We knew what they were going to kind of do, our alignments, assignment technique, take care of our business. We knew we'd be all right.
Really nothing different. Just watching film on Milford from the last time that we played them.
I ate breakfast, I stretched, and I was mentally ready.
I went to bed early, woke up, had a nice nutritional breakfast.
Slept in.
And we did a lot of preparation throughout the week. We had some morning practices, some afternoon practices, and a lot of film.
How did it feel to win the championships?
It felt good.
It was pretty cool.
Well, there's many pictures. You can see it was all of us smiling and jumping up and down. So the excitement was really unreal.
After winning, the excitement never stopped. We went from with the team and all the coaches to the bus and everyone outside and then to school.
It felt pretty phenomenal, Put a lot of work in throughout the season, and it was very rewarding.
Felt amazing. It was an unbelievable ride with a great group of kids. They worked hard all year. Very good players, very good kids, a lot of good students. It was great for the school, great for the community. We had an outstanding reception when we got back to the parking lot. A lot of people just happy to be part of something positive.
It felt surreal, especially knowing that it hadn't been done in 20 years. I couldn't really believe it at first, and I don't think any of the other guys did, but we're coming around to it right now, so it feels amazing.
After going 0-9 2 years ago, it felt really good to go 12-0 and win the championship.
It's definitely something special.
It was really rewarding after years of hard work.
I was very excited because it was a big accomplishment.
It was exhilarating.
It was a long time in the coming, and it was like 20 years, so it felt good.
How did it feel to score the touchdown at this game?
It felt great. When I just saw that open field, I just bolted and I was gone.
It was definitely really exciting. They worked really hard, and coming off a tough season 2 years ago, I know how much it meant to them and the whole program and the coaching staff, so it was really exciting for all of them.
It felt so awesome. End of a losing era. We are winners.
That's all we have for this season. Emily and Emily, back to you in the studio. Congrats to Timberlane for their amazing 13-10 win against Milford and for their undefeated season. As the winter season approaches, holiday traditions are just around the corner. As many of you from Salem may know, the Night of Lights is just one of many holiday activities on the upcome this December.
Hi, I'm Taylor Ingles reporting outside of Salem High School, here to talk about Friday's Night of Lights.
Night of Lights is a festive and fun Salem tradition. It's here in the front of the school. Chorus will be singing. Santa will be here. There'll be the tree lighting. And it's just a really all-around great community event. I think everybody should go to it.
Right, last year's Night of Lights was a drive-through experience, and that was really fun, but we're really excited to be back outside and working with the community and having everybody together, and so everything will be going right back to normal. So we'll be starting with some music around 5 o'clock, performances throughout the evening, and then culminating with the big lighting of the tree and the arrival of Santa.
I'm one of the people that helps to decorate outside and organize the whole night.
and make sure that the stage is all set. So I'm an organizer. It's going to be a little more traditional this year, like it was in the past. You come and you park and you walk around on foot, and there'll be a stage. You can watch the concert happen and look at all the decorations outside of your car.
Well, as far as I can see, it looks like it's going to be pretty fun. I know I'm going to be going. Are you going?
I don't even go here.
All right, back to you.
That has me right in the holiday spirit for sure. There are a lot of events going on during the holidays, including last weekend's presentation of A Christmas Carol at Windham High School. Our classmate Jillian Masterbirdie brings us this report from Windham High School.
Hi, I'm Jillian Masterbirdie, and today we're in the Windham High School Theater. Today we're going to be talking about our upcoming show, Christmas Carol.
Talk to some of our actors and tech members about what role they are in this show, some of their theater background, and what they're excited about for the show. But first, let's start with a few people who have more creative freedom and direction in the show.
My name is Allison O'Brien, and I am the theater director for the production of A Christmas Carol, Scrooge and Marley. I thought this was a good balance where there are some ghostly elements, some spooky elements, some dramatic elements, but it still has that feel-good story and message at the end. I just want the audience to know every single production I do how hard these students work, and although the audience gets to see the amazing finished production, they'll never see all of that work that goes in.
I wanted to bring Christmas and Victorian together, and I just was like using what we had, but I also made like a lot of color schemes and color boards to make sure everyone was a specific color. Like I knew I wanted Fred's wife and Fred in blue.
Hi, I'm Belle. I play Fred's wife and dance ensemble. My favorite part about the show is probably the people and come to Christmas Carol.
Tegan Oaks, and I play Fezziwig. I think there was a lot of waiting around, but it was just because everyone is being used in a lot of parts of the show, so everyone is really included throughout the whole show.
My name is Katie Luderitz, and I play Mrs. Fezziwig. The costumes and the hair and the makeup.
I play Ebenezer Scrooge. I'm really looking forward to going through the transformation because the character changes a lot from the beginning to the end.
I'm Isabel Daniels, and I am the stage manager. My favorite part about tech is being able to work together with the other tech kids and being able to work as a team and as a group. I don't know, freshman year looked like a fun thing to do, and I knew some of the seniors doing tech, so I just kind of decided to join, and I liked it, so I stayed.
All right, my name is Sarah, and I am curtain sub. I'm really excited just to bond with more tech members.
We asked some people what some of their favorite scenes are.
I think the beginning, scene 1, act 1, is really spooky, and there's a lot of great acting.
I really like the Fezziwig dance scene. I don't know why, I just like it a lot.
I love all of the choir, when they sing, because they sound so good.
Tiny Tim's entrance, his last line, it's great. It really makes the show amazing.
Make sure you come see A Christmas Carol, Scrooge and Marley on December 3rd and 4th, Friday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Back to you.
Along with all these fun activities, there are some downsides to the cold weather coming. Here we have Lily O'Laughlin, who talked to the health science students here at Salem, and they will be telling us all about how to stay safe and healthy this winter season.
Hi, I'm Lily O'Laughlin from SHS Today, and with this winter coming up, we decided to interview some health science students to see if they had any tips on how to stay safe and healthy this holiday season.
Make sure you're properly washing your hands and sanitizing. Also, use a lot of lotion to prevent cracks in the skin where bacteria can enter.
I'm Cassie, and I like to ski.
Staying safe on the slopes is extremely important. If you do not wear your helmet, you can have some major concussions, some encephalitis, some inflammation of the layers of the brain as well.
It can be very deadly. It's not good.
Okay,
Death isn't good.
Also, don't overextend yourself and do something that you shouldn't be doing. Don't go down a black when you're only ready for greens.
Yeah. Greens instead of the diamonds, the blacks. I like winter. I think winter's a great time of year as long as we stay safe. It's really important that we don't get sick during this time because it just spreads so easy, Keep our masks up this winter.
Yeah.
Skiing, absolutely.
Snowboarding.
He's lying. He's lying. Yeah.
Snowboarding's way better because it's easier to learn.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't know about that. I enjoy ice skating on the ice.
Oh, I thought you did it on water.
No.
That's crazy.
Like, I prefer the ice, but, you know, sometimes you don't get that opportunity, so skate on the water. Skate on the water.
You go outside, just make sure you're wearing a jacket, you're wearing your hat, your gloves. You don't want to get frostbite or hypothermia, anything like that. You want to stay safe.
Thank you to the health science students for those awesome tips. I'm Lily O'Laughlin, reminding you to stay safe. Back to you in the studio.
Well, those are some really great tips on staying healthy this winter. With winter also comes winter sports. We talked to some players and coach Rob McLaughlin to get their thoughts on the upcoming boys basketball season.
Hi guys, my name is Katie Mosini and this is from SHS Today. We are interviewing the coach and some kids on the basketball team to see how they are preparing for the new season.
We take a look at what our candidates are and kind of get an idea of what type of style we want to play. And then we'll start putting drills together and some workouts together to emphasize those skills, and really try and put forth the competitiveness every day in practice so that we can hopefully see that on game night. Hopefully good. Hopefully it ends up with us in the state title game. That'll all determine on how hard we're practicing and how committed we get. So far it looks pretty good. We had our first day of tryouts and the kids brought some energy and they were pretty competitive. So hopefully that continues on once we get our set groups together and the teams are all formed. Hopefully we can take some more strides towards that. But it should be. Last year was a very difficult year in a variety of ways. I think with the COVID it changed a lot of stuff. So you would lose people randomly for a couple weeks. We had some injuries, so last year was a struggle for us a little bit. But we'll bounce back from that this year, and we're looking forward to a good one.
And finally, what are some of the challenges?
As usual, just getting everybody to come together. You know, with building the chemistry and getting all that, different groups of kids takes different time. So there's not really a set day where you can look and say, okay, it's ready to go. It's something that's kind of always in a process of forming and building. So those challenges will all be the same. The competition piece, keeping guys healthy, and making sure we can compete every night.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Recap of last year.
Last year wasn't our greatest season, but we're looking to do better. We didn't win as many games as we planned on winning, but we practice hard every day.
And what are the practices typically like?
Typically, everybody comes together. It's very fun. It's a team game. Everybody needs to be on the same page to win, and I think we'll have that this year. And
last year?
So last year didn't go as planned. We had some injuries along the way, and the team chemistry wasn't great, and we didn't finish off like we wanted to or planned as.
And can you tell us what are the practices like?
For last year, it kind of varies on the day and how the game went before, or what we're looking to improve or work on.
And can you just give us like any general information you want to talk about?
This year we're hoping to do better than last year and have a better record, win some more games, and work together as a team better.
Thank you for watching our segment, and I hope that the SHS basketball team does good this season. Back to the desk.
Many of you may not know about a really great class here at Salem High School called Unified PE. This class allows students with disabilities to connect with other students and learn some valuable lessons they can use in life. Nina Galvez files this report.
Hi, I'm Mr. Cranes. I'm one of the health and PE teachers here. I teach the Unified PE program.
which is a great program where we do a lot of different things with a lot of different students in terms of PE. We have students in the special ed world mixed with students with no disabilities, and we kind of put them together and go through a PE class. And it might sound pretty plain old just like that, but it's a really unique class where you get to do a lot of things with different skills and communication that you wouldn't normally think of.
For the special ed kids from freshman to senior year, some of them stay till they're 21 just because they need some more help or they need to have someone supervise them when they're at school, so that way they're not home alone all day. Most of these kids are going to stay here till they're 21. They're so sweet. They're looking at me over there. What we do in this class is helping them. I want to be a special education teacher when I grow up, so I'm here helping the kids. I'm here getting experience, learning about what that means to be a special education teacher. Surf is also a big part of this. Most of these kids are in surf, and when they go to surf, it's the same thing as Best Buddies. It's just it's not pricey. It helps the kids get social interactions. We help them. Right now they're meditating. We help them with interaction. We help them with how to just have conversations with everything. We help them with everything. If they need help on homework, they'll come to us even, and we can help them with homework. It's amazing. They're so sweet. They're so kind.
Watching students with disabilities be able to play basketball or dribble a ball is very amazing because you wouldn't expect them to do that. People see it so oh, they can't do that, they can't talk, but they can talk, they can walk, and seeing them be able to dribble a basketball is will literally brighten your day.
This is one of my favorite classes that I've ever been a part of. I've really enjoyed having it here at Salem High School. This is our third year doing it, and we've had a lot of great students come through. A lot of the students that work with some of the special ed kids really get a lot out of it. They enjoy working with them. They build connections and friendships that they didn't think they would, and I think that for me is very rewarding as a teacher to see that. I have a lot of fun getting to know these kids, and you may think that if you're a typical ed student coming in here, you may think you're coming in to help kids out and to teach them something, but at the end of the day they really teach you, which I think is the best part of it. And as far as if you're interested in taking this class, if it's something that you want to do, we do a lot of great stuff with, we work through communication and social skills. We do a lot of physical activity, whether it's inside, outside. We play sports, we do meditation, we do just about everything that your normal PE class would take. And so it's just really a great way to see people that have different abilities and see them just as they are, which is people. And that's really all you can ask for. And so yeah, it's something that's really great. A lot of students have given me good feedback, and we're still creating and changing the class as we go. And if you're really interested, then come and talk to me. I'm happy to talk about it. I can go on and on, but hopefully you can see in the video how much we enjoy it, how much we love it, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
There are a lot of interesting courses at Salem High. One such course is the photography class taught by Mr. Ariel. Here is Lana German to tell us more about this popular course.
Hi, I'm Lana from SHS Today, and we're outside Mr. Ariel's classroom for a photography spotlight.
We talked to some photography 2 students to see what they think about the class.
Well, I took Photo 1 last year, and that was a blast, if I do say so myself. And I wanted to learn how to use the settings on the camera, just other than manual and everything, because actually fully manual, and learning how to, use all the ISO, the aperture, f-stops. I already kind of knew about some of it, but really harnessed in that knowledge.
I like learning how to use the camera and all of its features. Not at all. My favorite part would be looking at the different parts of the camera and how to use it, and I'm thinking of having a career in digital graphics, so it's kind of related to photography.
We interviewed Mr. Ariel to see what it's like teaching photography.
Well, I'm actually an art teacher first, and photography happens to be part of it. but I went to school for photography. My degree is a Bachelor of Fine Arts in photography. So I figured that was my strength, you know. So a couple of years ago when we introduced photography into the program, I kind of became the go-to guy as far as being able to teach photography. So, but I do love it. It's what I do. It's what my art form is.
Thank you, Mr. Ariel. It seems like everyone's interested in this class. If you're interested in taking this class, consult with guidance. Back to the studio.
Seems like such a fun class. Lastly, we have Yali Irelander and Joey Hayes here to teach us all about monarch butterflies and hibernation.
On adventure with the coolest creatures, from the oceans to the trees, the brothers Crab are going places you never get to see.
Hi, I'm Yali.
Hi, I'm Joey.
And we're
the Crab Brothers!
Today, our featured animal is the monarch butterfly, also known as the Danaus plexippus. Come on, fellow wilderness explorers, let's roll.
Cheetah speed and lizard glide, falcon flight and lion ride.
Monarch butterflies are kind of like birds because they migrate. Migration happens when the area that animals live in is cold and they want to move down south. The monarch butterflies begin their migration around September to October. Eastern and northern populations up to 500,000 monarch butterflies migrate at this time. Originating in the southern Canada and the United States, they travel to overwintering sites in central Mexico.
Monarch butterflies migrate to escape the cold. They have an exoskeleton. Which, Joey, what does that mean?
Monarch butterflies, like all insects and arthropods, they have an exoskeleton. That means they have a skeleton on the outside, not on the inside. Unlike us humans, we have our skeletons on the inside, like mammals and birds and other animals.
He is low-key spitting.
Oh, there's a lot that I won't say a lot that I know about monarch butterflies. I know some of the basic biology about their coloration. The orange and the black is a way to warn predators that if you eat them, that they do have a chemical in them that makes them very sick, so they vomit that monarch butterfly back up. And other butterflies have mimicked that because it is such a wonderful sort of defense mechanism. And then the other thing that I think a lot of people know a little bit about is that monarch butterflies do migrate from areas down in Central America, lots of parts of Mexico, up into the different areas of the United States.
Around this time of season, the monarch butterfly also is known by Danaus plexippus, which in Greek literally means sleepy transformation. After this transformation, that's when the monarch butterfly travels south.
Monarch butterflies, like all insects and arthropods, they have an exoskeleton. That means they have a skeleton on the outside, not on the inside.
Wow, looks like my fellow crab brother knows a lot about his monarch butterflies. Back to you.
That's all we have for you today, and thanks for watching this week's episode of SHS Today. Have a great week, everyone.